Well, I mean, we're starting when we have, like, we're going to fade in, right? But, man, I am peak nervous right now.
Why?
Because this is real,
Yeah.
right? I mean, theoretically, this is real. I mean, we could just shit the bed and go,
I
that's
hope we
not
kind
our
of do
first.
shit the bed. I'm going to start this off. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the very first episode of TSE. This is going to be the Sonder Experience. I am Garrett Olson. I'll be your host. This is Blake Wahlin. He is going to be the producer / co-host / best buddy.
What's up?
So, what we're going to be talking about on this show is basically a Sonder experience. What Sonder is the realization that people living their day-to-day lives have a life just as complex as your own. They have goals, they have dreams, they have aspirations, they have issues, they have troubles, and it's usually something that we don't ever notice. So that's what we'll be talking about. It'll be interviews, it'll be funny stuff, it'll be comedy, it'll be just a bunch of bullshit that we'll kind of just have fun with. So, and this is our very first time.
That's happening, man.
This is our very first time. We put in a lot of work to this, a lot of effort, a lot of thought. I mean, we're building the set with our own hands.
And those are very inexperienced hands.
We're garbage, dude. We're garbage.
We're awful. Man, that curtain is so irredeemably crooked.
But they can't see it, so don't worry about it.
We're going to get the angle over there. That's going to be able to kind of see the crooked, wrinkled curtain.
We'll wash it. We'll dry it. It'll be fine.
It'll buff out. Oh, man.
All right. So one of the first things I want to talk about is I definitely want to talk about my TikTok stuff, my weight loss stuff.
All right.
I want that to be like a huge staple for things that I'm trying to do here, right?
All right. You want to do some progress updates or something?
Well, I mean...
Just stand up and jiggle?
No, but... Dude, it's hard.
I bet. I've fallen off the wagon the last day or two.
As far as weight loss goes, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. But like today, I weighed myself, and I didn't do a video of it because I'm the exact same as last week. I lost 0.8 pounds, actually.
I mean, I was talking to Samantha about this. It's going to slow down.
Yeah, but you would think at my size, I have it to lose. It should just be cruising.
That's true.
But I'm going to the gym like a mofo. But I don't want, like, I know enough, I have enough experience to say there's no way I'm putting on just as much muscle as I'm losing. So I don't know what's going, it could be the 12 Oreos that I ate before bed.
So I got...
That was in my calories.
That was in your calories?
It was within my calories.
So I broke calories harder than I've ever broken calories before. And, like, I don't even want to know how bad I broke calories. I just went, this week's a write-off.
But, like...
Thursday night, I got aggressively high. And consumed an entire thing. An entire tub of ice cream. Oh, boy.
Like a gallon?
Like Turkey Hill ice cream. Gone. Gone. I had a coworker mention to me that he had been craving Rocky Road, and on the way home, I was like, "I'm gonna buy some Rocky Road, and I'll just kind of sample it every once in a while." Sure. Gone.
like within what time frame?
I like a couple hours.
Long ice cream.
Long enough to the point where like it was liquid, but like it was still cold liquid, and I was just kind of drinking. It's gone. It's gone. And I was sitting there like, am I high to the point where I don't realize how full I am? Because I still want to eat. I'm worried that I might pop my stomach if I keep eating.
I don't think it matters, dude. I think you get high and instantly grow a couple more stomachs that you could just feel. You turn into a cow.
Probably.
Because I've put away disgusting amounts of food on pot before, bro. Amazing.
It's wild. This is still new to me, and I always assumed watching like the stoner movies and stuff. And people say they got the munchies when they were high. They'd be like, you're just overcome with hunger or something. And it's not that. It's just your body. I just need to be doing something with my mouth.
But it tastes so much better.
Sometimes.
No.
I'm upset. I love Diet Coke. And
Sponsor us.
Diet Coke doesn't sponsor anybody. There's so many big YouTubers that are just constantly throwing Diet Coke.
Sponsor us, Under Armour.
It
Crystal
tastes
Geyser.
salty when I'm high, and it upsets me.
Diet Coke?
Yeah, I cannot drink it. I had to get like orange juice on Thursday because I was like, I need something other than this because it tastes legitimately just salt.
Orange juice and ice cream?
No, the orange juice was. I didn't have the orange juice. Ice cream was liquid enough for me.
That was your hydration?
Yeah. I've got a 5-gallon barrel with like a pump well attached to it next to my desk, so I have liquid if I need it.
Of orange juice?
Water.
Oh.
Like a 5-gallon jug of water.
Oh.
Those big blue ones you see in like the offices.
What kind of pump?
It's just this thing that attaches to the top of it. And I just
like a keg?
I don't know, kind of.
How do you like a well?
I'm dredging up well water, but it's just a little tube, and I push the top down, and it'll pull water out of it.
What were we talking about?
I don't.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Weight loss.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing.
I'm fat.
Huh?
I'm fat.
Me too. But one of the things that I was meaning, like, yes, weight loss is hard, but like TikTok is hard, bro.
I bet.
Because I have to try to stay current. I have to do funny stuff. I have to do enticing stuff. But did you see my last video?
No.
It's a video of me tying my shoes because I haven't been able to tie my shoes in forever.
Okay.
That blew up.
Okay. Nice.
In 2 days, it's got over like almost 300,000 views.
Damn.
And yesterday when I woke up, I had 41,000 followers. I have 53,000 followers right now. People loved it. There's a guy that I listen to, Jelly Roll. You know who that is?
No.
So he's a rapper. He's a fat rapper, and he's got tats all over his face.
That's
right?
a pretty good name, Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. He's
like
a beast.
I like that name.
He was on King of the Sting podcast. He's a huge dude. He's like my size, and he's got that. I think I've played that song for you. Same asshole.
Probably.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm sleeping last night, and I wake up, and I just happen to check my phone, and Jelly Roll comments on my video. He's like, I can relate with this with my soul.
How'd that feel?
A fangirl. I wrote him back. I was like, I'm fangirling right now. I love you with all my heart. Marry me. But it's the relatable stuff that makes me blow up. It's not the funny trends. It's not the whatever. It's me crying because I finally tied my shoes. And the reason why I say TikTok is hard is because you don't think of that. I'm thinking of, I need to keep up with the trends. I need to bounce my ass a little bit. I need to whatever. People just want to see me tie my shoe.
Yeah. And that's crazy to me. Personally, I would think the hardest part of TikTok would be like, I took my first selfie in like 2 years this morning or last night. Like I am just incredibly media averse.
So was I, dude, but that's why I did it. As soon as I threw big titties out on TikTok, bro, I was just like, all right, everybody knows everything about me now. Dude, people are finding me from high school.
That
My first time around high school.
oh god.
Like 14 years old. Freshman high school.
Yeah, I was a spaz in high school, so that's a worry of mine. Someone's just gonna see me on this and just be like, Blake, really? Kid used to throw chairs at people.
Well, there was this chick. Her name is Annalie, right?
Okay.
And I loved her.
No, for the record, is that a real name? Or
Annalie.
Annalie.
That's her real name. I'm not going to say her last name.
Were we okay? So we're just like first name good, or
Well, that has nothing to do with anything. I'm not going to get in trouble for saying this.
okay.
It's not my boss or anything. You know what I mean?
All right. Just keep it in mind going forward.
No, I was.
Okay.
And that's why I didn't say last names.
That's fair.
So anyway, I loved her, dude. I thought she was super cool. I don't mean love her like romantically. I loved her as a person. She was super cool, super nice, very nice to me. And I was a little bit of a dick to her.
As 14-year-olds who like people are.
Plus the drugs, plus the stupid shit. I was trying to become somebody. I didn't know who I was. I was trying to impress the wrong people, right? She's somebody that I should have tried to impress. But instead, I like low-key would make fun of her sometimes. Playing with her, but like hoping the other guys would hear.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like her name was Anna Lee, and I used to call her Anal Leak. And like that's
big 14-year-old energy.
that's messed up. Eventually, she told me that she didn't like it and I never did it again. But like we sat in class anyway, so she found me, dude.
Okay.
Today.
Oh.
She found me today. But I have spent these past years trying to find her on Facebook, trying to find her on Instagram, trying to find her. Dude, I went through my old high school. You know, I went to a ton of different high schools.
Mm-hmm.
I went to my old high school like yearbook system, tried to find her, couldn't do anything. Started looking up the people that we used to hang out with together, couldn't find them. And I've been doing this for years. For years, and she found me on TikTok. And this isn't the first, second, third, 10th, or 20th person to find me from like my past. But I was super stoked when she hit me up because she was just like we didn't skip a beat. You know what I mean? We picked up right where we left off. I love her. I think she's super cool.
That's great.
Yeah. I don't know why I told that story, but I wanted it to be known.
Shout out, right?
Shout out Anna Leak. No, seriously though, I even told her, I was like, I feel like a puzzle piece has been put back in from my past. And I want to talk to her, and I hope she messages me back because we messaged back and forth a little bit, but she didn't have Facebook. She didn't have Instagram. She didn't have any of that stuff, so that's why I couldn't find her. But she told me, she messaged me, she's like, I can't believe I finally found you. She sent that to me. So we've been looking for each other, couldn't find each other, and she happened to find me on TikTok tying my shoe.
I mean, if she didn't have Facebook, and like, how hard was she actually looking for you? Was she on MySpace?
We were MySpace friends. Okay. She was in my top 8. She was in my rotating top 8.
Dude, I'm too young for MySpace.
That sucks.
How does that make you feel?
I don't like that.
Like, Facebook became a thing when I was in junior high or something, maybe high school.
Do you remember when Google came out?
No, not really.
I do.
Like, AOL was pre-me.
I'm older than Google, bro. I'm older than Google. Do you remember when phones used to be attached to the wall?
Yeah. I grew up super sheltered, so like wall phones were
common.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a cell phone until it was weird that I didn't have a cell phone.
I had an old Nokia. That was my first cell phone that I would like play Snake on, and like the screen was black and green. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Or have you always had?
I got a phone.
I remember my first phone with a camera.
Oh yeah.
And I was just nutting all over the place because I was super excited.
I think I got my first phone around the time the Razor came out, because I remember being super pumped, but I don't know why. The Razor was just exciting. I don't know.
Why did everybody love that piece of shit?
I don't know. And I think
flimsiest broke ass phone in the world.
I don't remember what I got. It wasn't the Razor, I don't think, but I remember it was around the time everyone had a Razor. Did you ever see those Nokia Twists?
Mm-hmm.
Because those little squares. I had one of those. I loved that thing.
Those were gay.
Yeah, but it was. I'd pull it out of my pocket, and people would just go, "What the hell is that? Is that a mirror?" I'm like, no, it's my phone.
Did you play with tech decks?
No, I wasn't cool enough.
Tech decks were huge in my school. How about yo-yos?
No, dude. I was the kind of kid who sat in the back of the classroom and read.
You can have a yo-yo and read. You can have a yo-yo and read.
I wasn't cool enough for you.
What about pogs?
What's a pog? Like poggers? PogChamp?
What is that?
It's Twitch stuff.
So somebody commented on one of my videos way back in the day. Pog. And then a million people jumped on that chain and started calling me Pog, Poggers.
Now, how do you spell it? Because like...
P-O-G-G?
Okay. Because...
I know it... I know P-A-W-G.
Yeah.
No. I know that one.
Okay, so I'm not super into Twitch. As I understand it, that's a reference to like an older Twitch streamer, like one of the first people who made it big on Twitch, as far as I know.
But what does it mean?
It's just an emote.
Well, why did it start a chain?
People are really into that emote. I don't know why.
Oh, well they went ham, bro.
It's just a guy making a weird face, and it's called Pog
I got
Champ.
like 4,000 people saying Pog, Pog Champion, Poggers, Poggy.
It probably confused you a bit there, didn't it? Felt like
Well, so I Googled Pog, and then I ended up Googling the wrong Pog a couple times on accident.
Of course you did, yeah.
I gotta stay away from that stuff.
Yeah?
It's filthy out there, bro. It's filthy out there.
You're a good
dude.
Christian.
It's not even that. Yes, but no.
I'm turning into more of a degenerate every day, so I'm going the other way.
Let's see on the other side, partner.
I got my own journey to make, man.
No, it's filthy out there, dude. When's the last time you cranked down?
This morning, probably.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Why?
I was bored. I was like, man, I got 30 minutes to kill before I need to leave the Garrett's.
That's what, dude. I do it sometimes because I'm like uncomfortable. I do it because I have time. I do it. I never do it because I need to do it. Mm-mm. And then after I'm done, I'm like, what have I done?
That's kind of how it used to be for eating for me. Because I never ate because I was hungry. I just ate because I could be hungry later, or I have time.
Why not?
Or why not? I'm bored. There's food nearby.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
I did. Theo Vaughn said it perfectly one time. He's like, I masturbate to light shame. And I feel that with my entire heart. Because that's just what it is, bro. I feel so nasty and so bad afterwards. You don't have that?
I mean, yeah, sometimes, but...
Growing up?
I mean, I definitely had that after that 9 hours once, right? That wasn't light shame. That was heavy shame. That was just like... Man, that was a whole day.
At a certain point.
All right, Wheeze. Calm down.
Dude, you said...
Dude, you are so pink right now.
Oh, dude, the way that you were like, I was like, you were just going for it, and you're like, no. At a certain point, it just kind of. You're just keeping it in play.
Yeah.
You're just keeping it alive.
No, dude, you can't go full bore for 9 hours.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
But the way you just.
Oh man, I was gonna tell my mom about this episode.
You can. You totally can. You're not gonna tell her?
I've already told her that I was filming today. I'm gonna have to go like, no, it didn't work. Couldn't do it.
My whole family's gonna see it, dude.
Oh.
My grandfather's stoked that because he knows how to work Kindle, so he's just gonna be watching.
Oh.
73-year-old man on his recliner watching his favorite only grandson twiddle it alive, bro.
Oh, I'm so. I haven't told so many people about this because I just don't want them to know.
But dude, it's gonna.
Eventually, yeah, I'm worried about it.
There's 53,000 people that are gonna see it today.
I don't know any of them. I assume.
You 100% do.
Well, that aren't your family.
No, that are our friends. Huh. But who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've met Derek yet.
Didn't you?
I don't think so. We were gonna go to the gym with him, but then that didn't pan out for some reason. I don't think I've met him yet.
I don't know.
I think the closest I've come to meeting him was after you had that live show here, and then I came over the next day.
I'm actually gonna go try to help him move. He moved in today.
Yeah.
He got his keys yesterday, and after this I'm gonna hit him up and be like, "You need help or what?" It's gonna be a pain in the ass because. So. I was gonna say it's gonna be.
What was that?
It's gonna be a pain in the ass because I'm sore.
Ah,
right.
Okay.
But the reason why I went is because I was talking to you about the chiropractor.
Yeah.
Okay. I got cracked up 2 days ago. What are you laughing?
Maybe don't say I got cracked up.
Why?
You're better than that now, man.
I don't live that life anymore, bro. Poggers. So, dude, he did. He cracked me like a fucking glow stick, bro. He killed me. I told you that. Mm-hmm. He killed me. And I love this guy. And today I asked him, was like, what's your name again, man? He's like, Dr. Jethro. And I was like, what's your real name? And he said, Jake. And I totally just used a fake last name right there. How'd you like that?
That was nice.
Okay. Anyway.
Jake from Snake Farm?
Jake Jethro. Everybody knows JJ. So, where was I going with this story, bro? I'm sore. I went to the chiropractor. Oh.
Rattle me bones?
So, I did arms yesterday.
Okay.
I did 24 sets of biceps, dude.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm cooked.
Okay.
But I did 20 sets of triceps. And so when I was doing tricep pull downs 2 weeks ago, I was doing like 120.
Did your arms talk shit about your mom or something? That sounds like punishment.
Well, check this out.
Okay.
I did 120, went to the chiropractor. I ran a full stack yesterday when I was pumping arms. And I was like, because he told me don't go heavy. But dude, I was feeling so good and I wasn't getting tired that I ran the full stack, which is like 190, 195. Anyway. And I told him about that and he said that's because of the T3 whatever is connected to my arm. And since he cracked it, it loosened me up and it made my muscles better.
Of course, he would say that though.
Well, so here's the thing. I told him that my lifts are getting stronger. I didn't tell him which lift. And he told me that the T3 would work where he cracked me. And I was like, I did triceps. And he said that would make sense. So I don't think he was lying to me. Jethro wouldn't. Dr.
Jessup?
Jessophy. He wouldn't lie to me.
Timothy. Oh, God.
We need to have him on here.
Do we? I don't remember any of them enough. Like, would any of...
He was a good guy.
Because I know some of them I didn't like. I don't remember which ones I didn't like.
Well, we definitely didn't like Tony. Per Tony's bitch ass. We definitely didn't like him.
I think... Who was in charge of second shift? Mike?
Mike was dope.
Yeah, I like Mike.
Mike was old CIA.
Yeah. He and I just sat around talking about which islands we would buy if we could buy an island.
He was dope, bro. Remember how they had that gym there?
Yeah.
So I stayed late one time and I walked in and he was in there in a beater pumping 315 on the bench press like a champion.
That's insane.
Like a champion.
Oh, so...
There was Izzy.
So, speaking of something that people who are watching this who don't know our lives and histories would know about, because we're just talking about random people at a work site that we haven't discussed yet.
Okay.
So you're going ham on the workout. I've been doing something, and I don't know if it's working or if it's a good idea or not. But instead of just having like 3 big workouts, I have 2 big workouts. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 of those days I'll do a big workout. But then Monday through Thursday, because I work at 10 and I get home and I'm just... I will go into the garage for like 20 minutes and just do a few sets of something. And I don't know if that's actually even helping me or not.
Do you do the same? Well, how do you feel?
I feel better. I haven't hit the point where I plateau yet, because I know eventually you get to the point where it's not easy to improve.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's after a while.
Yeah. Right. When I do the small ones, I usually do like either bench or squat and then abs.
But you don't have anybody in there with you.
Braden, my roommate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you go heavier?
I mean...
Since you have a spotter?
He can't spot
me. I know, you probably use him as the bar, but I'm saying...
He can't spot me.
Do you...
No, I'm not at the point where I can really go heavy to the point where... I kind of doesn't...
Do you go heavy for you?
I go as much as I can do.
So that was going to be my next question. At what point do you say, I'm good now, I can be done working out?
When... I usually do the 3 sets of 8 for like benches. And...
But are you just trying to check the box, or do you actually feel it?
I feel it. So what I like to do is... On the end of the second set is my test. Because if I pump out the second set and I finish it, I get that 8, and it's like I keep going. Then I add 5-10 pounds. But if that 8 was a struggle, I'm like, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
This is where we stay.
So from the first time working out with you, which would have been my first week going to the gym,
Yeah.
I've gotten significantly stronger.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how fast that went on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also amazing how when I was younger and I was in the gym like a monster, it's taking longer than it did take me.
Well, yeah, because you're not...
Samantha had to point out to me, she's like, you're almost 30.
Yeah, you're not 15 and full of stimulants.
And you haven't been moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Couple lines in the YMCA. Let's get it, dog. But I didn't... You always hear about people getting older and it's harder to do certain things. And I was like, that's never going to touch me. I'm not even 30 yet. But I feel it. My shoulders pop on certain moves and stuff like that. Like, it's becoming a reality.
Squats for me are awful just because hearing my knees crunch, it's just... I don't like the sound. And I know it's like that means knee surgery in my future at some point. That's what that sound means.
Did you get a gym membership?
Mm-mm. I got that gear in my garage, man.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, if you don't want to do certain things, it's good to have machines.
Yeah, so if I get another job, like if I have a different schedule, I'll get a gym membership. But with full-time work, 410s, and then school on those off days and this, I know me, I wouldn't really have the drive and the motivation to go to an external place and go to a gym. But since I've got all that gear in my garage, it's like I can just go do something. Because honestly, working out is nice. Being stronger is nice. Being more flexible is nice. But the main reason I'm doing it is so that I move. So that I'm not just the person who spends 10 hours sitting at a desk at work, and then I come home and I spend 3 to 4 hours sitting at my desk watching YouTube videos, and then I go to bed and then just do it all over again. I need to be some kind of active.
Yeah.
I go take a walk during my work breaks.
Well, and we have different goals, right?
Yeah.
I want to be jacked out of my face.
I absolutely do not want
You want to get to something that you can maintain. Because where I want to be, I have to be in the gym forever.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get to the point where you can run and play if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with a little bit of a gut. I'm okay with dad. Honestly, dad bod, like I look at
It's
dad
in
bod.
right now, right?
I look at dad bod and I go, I aspire to dad bod.
That's what pisses me off, bro. Some of these people on the TikTok and Instagram and stuff, they hit their before and after, and I was like, your
Both of
before is my dream body.
Yeah, both your before and your after combined are less
I
than
just
me.
hate that my phone is full of nothing but before pictures, bro. I don't have any after pictures yet.
I can't believe I called you a deflated beach ball, dude.
That hurts a little bit.
Yeah, but like,
In a good way?
does it? You said that questioningly, but
I'm asking you, do you mean that in a good way, or are you trying to get me?
Of course I mean that in a good way. I'm not just going to be a dick to be a dick. If I can be a dick while also giving you a compliment, fucking aces.
What if you just had to give me a compliment?
If I just had to
what
give
would
you
you
a
say?
compliment, dude, you're looking thin as fuck. No, dude, that before and after, there's like a solid 8 inches to a foot less of you.
That's only 60 pounds.
Horizontally. It's just... But if I wanted to say it in a way that's kind of mean and also kind of funny, deflated beach ball.
That hurts.
Someone popped a hole in a kickball, man. You're
That
just...
hurts, bro. Like when your air mattress deflates in the middle of the night and you wake up in that taco.
Oh, my roommate knows that feeling.
Why, does he sleep on an air mattress?
He did when he lived at his mom's house.
Oh.
And it was because he lived...
But he weighs nothing?
Yeah.
So...
It's still... A regular bed is better.
Sure, but it's not as bad.
No. I imagine... I bet if the thing deflated, he didn't even go all the way through into the floor.
Mm-mm.
His shoulder wasn't touching the floor.
Mm-hmm. I'm sleeping on the foundation. Like, if I go through, I'm going through.
You know what's gonna be great is when I don't have to buy specialty things. If I buy furniture, I don't want to buy like specialty weight furniture. Like, this is good for people who are really fat. I want to buy clothes and just, like you said, I just want to be able to go to Walmart and get a shirt.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to have to type in high capacity chair.
Yeah. Like,
and you know what else I don't want to have to do is keep shaking my fucking arm loose because I could feel it creeping up on me. And this, dude, how many times a day do you see me tugging on my shit?
So much.
I can't stand it.
I was looking for shirts at my obviously my favorite brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there were so many shirts that were just only available in 2XT. I was like, that's not quite good enough. Once I can just freely frolic amongst the, I want to be able to buy merch. Mm. I've got YouTubers,
and they usually only go up to 2X.
Yeah, I got YouTubers and podcasts that I want to buy their shit, but they don't make shirts for me.
Yeah, bro.
So I can just buy knickknacks and just have them around my house.
Like even Thick Boy
Plum.
Brendan Schaub.
Oh yeah,
from King and Sting. Mm-hmm. He's got his Thick Boy line, right? I can't.
Well, then how thick is it really? That sounds like false advertising.
It's thick,
if you're gonna call it Thick Boy and not go up to 7X,
it's not
like
Fat Boy. It's Thick Boy.
Damn, boy.
He's thick. No, but how tall is he? Like 6'4"? Like 240?
That's not even thick.
250?
Like 240 is like my peak goal.
You're thick.
Yeah.
I would say you're max thick.
Damn.
No, that's not what I meant.
All right. Okay, so what I'm assuming you mean is that, like, if I was any thicker, I'd just be fat.
Yes.
I'm at the very edge of the thick.
You're max thick, dog.
I'm at the edge of the thick scale. I just need to tone the thick down a little bit.
Sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to go at you. I was just saying.
I called you a deflated beach ball.
Okay, but you knew what you were doing there. I was being serious. Like, if we're looking at a spectrum, you're max thick, bro. You're maxed out. Your thickness stats are up. Like, you can't go anymore.
I'm solid. I'm dense.
You're there, dude. You're dense, bro.
Mentally and physically,
yes.
I am dense.
No, but, dude, there's so many things that even now, my 60 pounds, right? I'm still 478, and I feel like I have a new life almost. I'm wearing a seatbelt, tying my shoes. I'm not out of breath as much. I'm getting stronger. I'm just a lot of stuff, bro. I feel better throughout the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, it's just going from 380 to I think I'm 345 at last weigh-in. I can crouch.
You hit 380?
Yeah, that's where I was.
Since I've known you?
Yeah, that's where I was when we started. I was at 380.
Were you really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You still carried that. Great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one day I got on the scale and I went, oh, that's too close to 4. That needs to end. I need to drop like 100 pounds and I'll be good. Yeah, I can crouch now. I can just kind of gargoyle. Just moving around. I'm still out of breath, but I'm not as out of breath. Going upstairs isn't hard on my knees anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like when I get into my car, this is something that hit me the other day.
That's another thing too.
I don't have to like throw myself into my car. It's a smooth motion. It's not a jerk.
I got room in between me and the steering wheel now. That's crazy. Oh, like a lot of room. That's crazy.
You can't just drive with your belly anymore?
As a matter of fact, I have one water bottle space.
Oh, nice.
Because this is what I drink, and I...
Oh, like long ways. Not like...
I have, yeah.
It's not just water bottle.
I have full water bottle space in between me and the steering wheel now.
Nice.
Whereas before, I was 100% driving with my stomach. 100%, dude. Texting.
That's like my mom with her leg, and she's eating a burger driving, just with her leg. But
don't talk to me about that, dude. That scares me so much. Can you drive like that?
I can. I don't do it unless I'm on a open, straight stretch of road with no one around me.
I just drive with my dude.
Like if I have cruise control on, I'm driving with my leg.
Serious?
Yeah, because I only have cruise control on if there's no other cars.
Oh, I can't do it, bro. I don't know how.
Cruise control? The button.
No, I know how to cruise control. Listen, Max Dick. I know how to cruise control. I don't know how to drive with my knee. I'd probably catch a leg cramp trying to do that. It's not happening for me. Look, I just told you I have a space between me and the thing. I'm not trying to get my knee up yet. Jaws of life, just get out.
Oh, no.
You know what else is bugging me about TikTok?
What else is bugging you about TikTok?
People don't believe me that I'm doing it naturally.
Do they think you're getting incremental liposuction?
They think that I
Just like, let's just suck away a little bit of the fat.
they think that I got weight loss surgery. But I've taken my shirt off as many times as I can.
But like it keeps getting... That's so many different weight loss surgeries, right? Because you keep getting noticeably thinner.
They think that I got like the gastric. And it's just taking its toll. But if they've seen me eat as much food as I... Like when I did my overnight oats video, I ate a whole bowl. You can't eat that on... You can eat like that much on...
I don't know how gastric bypass works.
Well, they pinch and cut your stomach to the point where you only have that much room.
Oh.
Like literally, so I went through the classes. I was going to get it like 3 years ago. And I did the stuff that I needed to do. And like I went there and I did my consultations and blah, 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 blah. It was to the point where they're like, okay, well, we're going to have you, after you get the surgery done, when you hydrate, you can only be drinking like a shot glass of water at a time. Any more than that, you're going to get sick and you're going to... They don't call it vomiting. They call it dumping. It's regurgitation. It's the same thing. But it's because you only have that much room.
Wild. I didn't know that was what it was.
But people have seen me eat a big-ass bowl of oatmeal.
I'm just assuming that people who don't believe you are like me and also just didn't know how it worked.
I guess. But if that's the case, why call me out on it? Why say, this is what you're doing and I can tell?
Internet trolls?
At the same time, they're not, though. They're like, wow, I'm really glad that's working for you.
No.
Well, wait, hold on. I didn't do that. Well, of course you did. No.
I don't know. You ever
and I have nothing... Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I have nothing against the gastric or any weight loss surgery. I think it's a great tool.
If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
I think it's a great tool. Yeah. And I was to the weight where that would have been a great tool for me. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if I could do it myself. That doesn't make me any better than anybody. That doesn't make me any less than anybody.
Did you ever see those ads at Harkins back in the day? I don't know if they're still showing them. Oh, probably not now, obviously, but for that...
Theaters are back open, bro.
They are? Mm-hmm. For that like cold fat... Mm-hmm. Does that work? Or they just like freeze your fat? That seems like it's nonsense.
I don't know.
I saw those ads were on forever.
Yeah.
That's been like my whole life going to the movies. And I see that ad. So it's got to be something if they're making enough money to keep paying for ads.
But, okay, so how does that work?
I mean, imagine they freeze fat cells and they die. They're just freezing chunks of you away.
Well, where do they go?
I don't know. Maybe they freeze them and they cut them.
Because fat goes out in a couple different forms. It goes out in heat, right? But most of it goes out in your breath.
You know what we should do?
A lot goes in your urine, your waste.
You know what we should do? Saunas, bro.
They're closed?
I mean, when they're not. We build our own in the backyard.
That's just called summer.
It's true.
We just sit in the car.
Yeah. We just sit in the car and get like a humidifier. It's instant sauna.
Hot coal it?
Yeah. Yeah,
we can. Why? What's your reasoning?
Oh, never been in one.
It's good for your skin. You've never been in a sauna? Mm-hmm. Never?
Never.
Wow. Have you ever been in a wet room?
I don't know what that is. So probably not.
So saunas is dry heat?
Yeah.
A wet room has like steam and eucalyptus. It's a steam room.
Oh, I thought that's what a sauna was. Because
I just
assumed saunas were wet.
I've always known a sauna as a dry heat.
Okay.
What else would that be then?
I don't know. Maybe it's just because people are sweating that I just assumed it was wet in there.
You can't breathe.
I mean...
It's so unbelievably hot in there.
That's Arizona, baby. And
then the wet rooms, it's usually made of some sort of tile, right? Mm-hmm. And so condensation goes up to the top.
It just kind of rains on you.
Drips on you hot water.
That sounds nice.
Low key, it feels good, but like you catch one of those bad boys on your eyelid, and it's game over, man. It hurts. And plus, that's where you see a lot of like the guys jacking each other off in the steam
I
rooms.
don't want to do that. But
Yeah,
like,
when they're sitting real close, sharing one towel. I saw that.
we gonna?
Is that me or you?
I think it was me.
Is that your stomach?
Yeah, dude, I haven't eaten today, and it's 3:30.
You haven't eaten at all?
No,
Why didn't you eat?
because you told me not to.
I don't eat because I'm gonna feed you.
I haven't eaten today.
Okay, well, how long have we been going?
Well, we started at like 2:45.
What time is it?
2:30, 2:23. So we can go for like another 20.
Another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I don't know. I'm not starving to death. I'm just
Philly bees?
That'll work.
I can't eat that.
Fuck. Why'd you say it?
I'll get it for you.
That's fine. Just whatever.
Well, you're going to dinner.
Yeah, but that's.
I understand. I want to feed you, but like, how full do you want to get?
It's fine. We'll just talk about it later.
We'll talk about it now.
Because we can make fun of WandaVision.
I don't ever want to talk about WandaVision.
No, that was.
So you only saw one episode?
I only saw one episode, and I'll watch more because I've heard it gets a lot better.
It has nothing. To me, it had nothing to do with anything.
No, and I really like Marvel. I'm not a comic book guy, so I'm not like a purist or anything. But I'm into the movies. They're usually pretty good, or at least enjoyable.
Did you know she's the Olson twins' sister?
Yes, I did.
Is that crazy?
That was wild to me when I first found out.
Because, like, coming up as a kid, the Olson twins, because my last name is Olson, everybody thought that. They didn't think that, but you know how stupid kids are stupid.
Yeah.
I had no idea there was a third. And now she's way more famous than them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are they doing?
I don't know.
They're on drugs.
Probably.
Aren't they?
I mean,
They
that's
go to,
what
like,
happens
weird,
when you're-
random fashion shows.
That's what happens when you're famous as a child. You just get on drugs.
Yeah, but they were on Full House.
I assume that house was just full of drugs.
Yeah, probably. Full House of drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But new reality TV show.
She's killing it.
Put a bunch of crackheads in a house and then just tell them that there's crack in somewhere in the house and just watch them destroy it.
Cut it out. Listen, I don't like Scarlet Witch.
I'm okay. I don't like Vision that much.
I don't like Vision.
Vision's a nothing character, but that's what this show was supposed to be for me, is actually getting to know these characters. Maybe I'll like them, but at least the first episode was just...
I went in low-key kind of hating it on purpose.
Oh, I didn't.
I already didn't want to like it just because I don't care about their characters.
I mean, I was hoping that they would give me new characters to like. And what I'm thinking is...
It's supposed to be a lead-up.
I never watched those sitcoms. Like, am I blinking a lot?
No, I'm trying to do my eyebrows like, what's his face? Oh, there you go.
I never watched sitcoms growing up, and like even Full House wasn't something that I watched.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's just that I don't get it. Like, I think the first sitcom that I watched was How I Met Your Mother.
It's like a show, though. There's a difference.
Yeah, but I mean, it was supposed to be emulated. I didn't even watch Friends.
I love Friends.
I watched a little bit of it as an adult, and those people are not good people. But
They're not?
no,
Why?
Phoebe's a monster.
That's the point.
Yeah.
But she's super sweet.
But she locks a guy onto her balcony overnight or some crap. She does serial killer stuff.
When she was younger,
I don't know.
Stabby Joe. I love Friends. I don't like Rachel because... Are we really talking about this? That's fine. We can talk about it.
I mean, that's what...
What were we talking about?
Who's to say? WandaVision.
Oh.
And I don't like sitcoms because I've never really seen sitcoms.
You never watched that 70s show?
I've watched a decent amount of Seinfeld because my roommate is obsessed with Seinfeld. And no, actually that's not true. I've probably watched more Frasier than anything else.
I love Frasier.
I kind of enjoy Frasier.
With those tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
I don't know why I like Frasier because I don't really like any of the characters.
Sorry, I had to finish that.
What's the brother's name? Niles?
Niles?
I like Niles because he's a dweeb, and I...
Rest in peace, that dog, though.
Yeah.
Like 3 of them.
But I don't like Frasier.
Kelsey Grammer?
Like, yeah.
Remember when he was the Beast?
No. Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Like X-Men?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't remember when he was the Beast?
No.
The one with Juggernaut?
Like the San Francisco, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah. He was in that one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, dude. He was gangster in it, bro. And then what's her face was from Juno?
Ellen Page?
Mm-hmm.
Was
Elliot.
Elliot Page. Right, I forgot about that.
Who else was in that?
What's his face?
What's his face?
Now hold on, that is a question. Because
Okay.
at the time,
ready to be canceled?
no, at the time, right? Like, what's correct? Because now he's Elliot Page, but when we're discussing his older work, is it still him and Elliot Page, or would it be her and Ellen? Because it's,
I'm sure they would care.
yeah, but I mean, like, what is correct? Because like for discussing an actor's past work, like Juno, I mean, at that point, they were Ellen Page. Should we continue to call them Ellen Page when we're specifically talking about that thing?
I don't know. How would you feel?
Water on me close. I don't know. I wouldn't change my name because Blake's gender neutral. So
Okay.
I don't know.
But if you identified as a woman from now on, would you want people to be like, I worked with her?
Well, no, because that's not true. They didn't. They worked with him. If I only worked was if right now.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they didn't.
I don't know.
They didn't work with the her version of me. They worked with the him version of me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
But then, wouldn't you have always been that her version? Just didn't let it out? I think you would get offended, right? Because only you would know how much time you spent masking that.
Yeah.
And now that you have the freedom, I'm pretty sure you would want to be. I would say go off their current. I don't know, dude.
That's weird.
I don't know.
And I feel like the rules change a lot, but I don't.
And what's the real reason why you have to think about this, right? Is so that you don't offend anybody. But here's the thing. When I say Elliot Page or Ellen Page or whatever I'm saying, I'm going off of like things like I'm talking about a good movie that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a negative way. My heart is in a good spot. So if I say him or her and it offends, that's 100% an accident.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never, unless I'm friends with someone, I'm not going to go out of my way to offend someone.
I remember one time, bro.
Okay.
I remember one time there was a Taco Bell.
All right. All good stories start with, I remember one time there was a Taco Bell.
There was a Taco Bell by my house, and it was like 2 a.m. No, it couldn't have been 2.
Had to be 3.
It was like midnight.
Okay.
That actually, damn, I burped again.
That was better. You didn't just get all up in the mic.
It was like midnight. I guess the time doesn't really matter. And I'm a little sauced up. So I order my food. I cruise through, and the person talking to me sounds like a man. So I'm like, "Thank you, sir." Right? I cruise up, go pick up my food, and I recognize that the person talking is the one now giving my food. And they were like, "Hey, how you doing?" Super friendly with me. Talking, we're having a good time. And they give me my food. And I'm like, "All right, bro, thanks." And instantly I was like, damn. So like I went around again and apologized. But, so I was nervous to do that. But I felt like I had wronged somebody.
Okay.
And when I came around, dude, it was the most graciously accepted thing. They thanked me. They told me a little more, like, I think the reason why the time was important is because there was nobody else behind me. So I put my car in park, dude, and we just talked. But I genuinely did not mean to hurt anybody's feelings. I was actually trying to be polite and say thank you.
All right, that's sweet. Personally, I think bro is kind of gender neutral to me.
I didn't say it gender neutral.
Okay.
I meant it like
bro is like dude to me, where it's just.
I may have even said thanks, man.
Okay, well.
I think I said thanks, man.
I've used man as gender neutral before.
Chicks will walk into their room full of girls and be like, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah.
I get it. But for some reason, I was very aware at that point, and I just didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
I don't know. You know, I solve all of this, right? By just never talking to anyone that I don't already know.
Yeah, but that's not my style.
Yeah. It's like, I don't need to wonder about pronouns or what's fine or offending everybody if I just never expand my social circle. It's just...
From my past to now, becoming the person that I am, I always know to make sure that I'm not disrespectful. That's all.
Well, yeah, because you grew up in an area and in an environment where being disrespectful could get you get your shit knocked in.
Could get you hurt.
Yeah.
And that's just how you conducted business.
You just got to be respectful. See, I grew up in an environment that being disrespectful was kind of the norm. If you were an adult, you were just kind of disrespectful to everyone, you know?
But you can tell there's a difference.
You know, like the whole Karen thing?
Yeah.
I grew up kind of surrounded by a lot of those people who were just... Anyone who's not me can get fucked.
And the reason I say there's a difference, right, is because you can always... I can be around people and I can tell, like, oh, you've never had your ass kicked before.
Yeah.
You're talking to me like you've never been punched in the face.
Well, I've never been punched before. Except for that one time
and you
punched
called
me
a deflated beach ball.
Yeah, but would you punch me for that?
If you weren't my buddy?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say that to someone I don't know.
You're a bad example. Stop using... I'm talking about when I'm with other people that talk hoity-toity or that... You can just tell.
Okay.
You can just tell because when I'm around my people, you're my people. You don't talk like that. You know what I mean? But I think that's because you don't want to get your ass kicked. There's people out there that talk like that'll never happen to them.
Yeah, I'm just kind of scared of people.
So what, dude? I'll freaking crack this open right now, bro.
I didn't want the hiss.
It's my freaking show. This is all his, baby. Max his.
Do you think a modified version of the "Don't Tread on Me" flag that's just all his all the time?
Wish we had those bookshelves.
Yeah, but I really didn't want to spend another hour building another one, and one is
it's nice though, huh?
Yeah. When you said out there, it looked thin. I was like, yeah, that does kind of look thin. But then I came in here and I was like, oh yeah, I always think this room is bigger.
I know.
But no, that thin will be just perfect here.
It will. It'll look good. That'll be up next episode. This will be hung. We'll have some knickknacks.
Have some bookshelves.
Those will get hung.
We gonna actually put some books on the shelves, or is this just gonna be the knickknack shelf?
I'll probably put some books.
You got some books?
I got that Bible set that I want to throw up there.
Just throw up your kids' books on there.
Hop on pop.
Oh yeah.
1 fish, 2 fish, blowfish, go fish. I don't know. Anyway, maybe we should end it.
Yeah, it's 3:36.
Pretty good for our first one.
Yeah. Do we have any plans for our next episode yet? Did you want to bring someone on this early, or did you want to continue trying to get the general style down?
I think I'll probably talk to Derek and see if he wants to cruise on to the next one.
Derek could be a good first one.
I think he'd be good because he's funny, bro.
Yeah, and I still haven't met him, and it's at this point kind of bothering me.
Are you going to want to sit at the table?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, that's kind of full. I can't exactly...
That'll be cleared up today, too.
Okay. I can't exactly sit in the gremlin hole while the gremlin hole's full of cardboard.
And the walls are still on it. And I mean, the
door's still on it?
Doors. Well, you just won't have it. You'll have to have a different chair.
That's fine. You can just hang it right there. Honestly, though, it might not work. We might have to pull the camera back further to have me in the shot right here. Or it'd have to be all up on Derek.
Well, we'll see how that lighting did.
With just the two?
With just the two. Cool?
I think we're cool.
All right then, bro. Good episode.